Everyone has moments when motivation seems to slip away, when the comfort of idleness calls louder than the desire to move forward. But what if overcoming laziness was not just about willpower, but about understanding the journey within ourselves? Imagine a story of transformation, one that begins with a simple choice and unfolds into a lesson that can inspire anyone to rise above their limits. Arjun was an ordinary young man, living in a busy city where dreams and distractions competed for attention. He often felt tired, unmotivated, and found it difficult to start the tasks that mattered most. His days blurred together, filled with small comforts and missed opportunities. Deep down, he knew he was capable of more, but laziness seemed like a heavy blanket he couldn't shake off. One rainy afternoon, Arjun's grandmother noticed his lack of enthusiasm. She sat beside him and shared a story from her own youth, a story about a mountain that stood outside her village. Every spring, the villagers would climb it, celebrating new beginnings and testing their strength. Many started the journey, but only a few reached the top. The difference was not in their physical power, but in their mindset. "The mountain," she said, "is not just made of rock and earth. It is built from our doubts and habits. To climb it, you must first prove yourself to yourself." Inspired by her words, Arjun decided to challenge his laziness. Instead of waiting for motivation, he created a small, daily goal: to read a chapter of an English book each morning. The first day was the hardest. His mind kept wandering, and the comfort of his bed was tempting. But he remembered the mountain and pressed on. The second day was slightly easier, and by the end of the week, he found himself looking forward to his reading time. Arjun's newfound routine brought unexpected changes. He began to understand English stories more deeply, connecting with characters and their struggles. He learned new words and practiced pronunciation, sometimes reading aloud to improve his confidence. Each chapter felt like a step up the mountain, and with every step, his laziness faded a little more. As weeks passed, Arjun set bigger goals for himself. He joined an online English group, practicing conversation with people from around the world. At first, he was nervous, but he remembered his grandmother's advice. Proving yourself is not about being perfect, but about showing up again and again. Mistakes became lessons, and effort turned into progress. One evening, Arjun received a message from a group member praising his dedication and improvement. He realized that his journey was inspiring others, just as his grandmother's story had inspired him. The mountain of laziness was no longer an obstacle. It was a challenge that had shaped his character and skills. Through this story, we see that killing laziness is not a battle fought in a single day. It's a process of setting small goals, building discipline, and learning from every step. Practicing English, or any new skill, is not about instant success, but about persistence and patience. By proving yourself to yourself, you unlock a strength that makes every mountain climbable. So, whenever you feel lazy or discouraged, remember Arjun's story. Start with one small step, a single page, a new word, a short conversation. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. With time, you will find that your effort creates momentum, and your journey becomes a story worth telling. The mountain is waiting, and you have all you need to reach the top.